We're going to go from this factory crappy Rockford Fosgate speaker that comes stock on these Polaris Generals to this DS18 6.5, and I'm going to show you how to do it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ray Can Do It. My name is Ray. Glad y'all can join me. Today, what we're going to do is change out the front speakers in the Polaris General. Take out the little dinky Rockford Fosgate speakers that are in the pods and put some DS18 6.5s in there. Now, my General came with speaker pods in the front and a radio. The only bad thing about it, the way this speaker is designed with these little ears, you cannot fit a normal size 6.5 in there, especially one that is completely round. It will not fit in those speaker pods. So what I had to do is on my 3D printer, I went ahead and designed some brackets. So I'll be able to take these speakers out, put these speakers in. I'm going to show y'all how to do it. Show you how I'm going to drill some holes, go ahead and put some inserts, all that stuff, put it in there, and we will get it sounding good. Now, in my previous videos, I added speakers to the rear with some speaker pods and also added an amp. Well, when I bought that amp, I went ahead and bought a 4-channel amp because I knew I was going to eventually change out speakers to the front. I looked everywhere to try to find pods for the Polaris General XP1000. They do not make them. They have pods for the non-XP, but not for the XP1000. So, I started scratching my head, got me a 3D printer, started designing, came up with this. I already did the driver's side. Make sure everything worked out great. So now we'll go ahead and do the passenger side, show you how I do it, and we will get it done. Guys, if y'all want to buy some of these adapter rings, I can make them and sell them to you. Just send me an email. I'll have my email in the description. Now what I can do, I can drill out the 4 holes in it so it'll mount into the General, but every speaker is different. Like these DS18s have 6 holes. So only 2 of them will line up with a normal 4-hole speaker. So what I would suggest, I go ahead and drill out the 4 holes so you can mount it into your General, and then you can drill and either tap or put screws or whatever in this. I did 3D print this solid. There is no fill in it. It's 100% fill. I'm sorry. They are solid. So you can drill them, you can tap them, you can put like drywall screws in it, whatever. It will hold. This will not break. Let's go ahead and get this started. We will go ahead and show you the process and what it is involved on getting these all engineered up, and we'll see what it sounds like. Guys, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Definitely appreciate it. Right now, I think I'm right around 15,000 subscribers. Thanks everybody who subscribed. Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And let's go ahead and get this thing done and play some music. All right, to get this thing started, I have a little jig that I made that has all the holes in it that fits everything. So what I'm going to do first is go ahead and line this up. Nice and perfect. I got these center punches. Get it all lined up, get the center punches, get my BFH. Punch that one there. Punch that one there. Now what I'm going to do, I got 2 of them punched, so I'm going to go ahead and drill these 2 holes out. That way I can put 2 pins in it and it will not move when I'm not marking all the other holes and everything. That way everything will be properly aligned. So let's go ahead and get these drilled out, and we'll come back and finish marking the holes, and we'll drill them all out. All right, let's go ahead and drill these 2 holes out. There's 1. 2. All right, now that I got 2 holes drilled out, what I'm going to go ahead and do is put some drill bits in it. Got some little drill bits. That's going to be our pins, our alignment pins. Put this on there. Now it is lined up. I will be able to go ahead and mark the rest of these holes so we can drill them out. These are my 6 holes for the new speaker. Guys, what these are what they call centering punches. There is a whole set. And what it is, I'll use the biggest one. It's whatever size hole that you're going into, it has a little point in the center. So it'll get you perfectly centered that hole, and you can tap it with a hammer and it'll show you exactly where to drill. So now that we got that, got everything marked, remove our alignment pins. And I'm going to go ahead and drill all these holes out. And then we'll go from there. Got all of our holes punched out with little pilot bit. Let's go ahead and change it out to our next size bit. Now let's go ahead and drill them out again. Okay, we got all of our holes drilled out right now. All right, now I'm going to countersink my 4 mounting holes so the heads will not interfere with the speaker. It's going to take me a couple times to adjust this so I can get the right depth. Okay, I have it countersunk enough where the screw just barely sticks out. Just enough to grab a hold of the speaker pods. Let's go ahead and do the other 3, and we'll work on getting this thing mounted. Perfect. Okay, what we're gonna do, I got all the holes countersunk. the 4 mounting holes that's going to mount this to the speaker pod. Now I have my 6 holes that my DS18 speaker is going to go into. So what I'm going to do, I have these brass knurled heat inserts. They're threaded inserts. They are knurled at a crosshatch this way and a crosshatch this way. So what you do is you take your soldering iron, I got a special tip on it, and put this on there very carefully so you don't burn yourself. Now I'm going to come here and I'm going to find my hole. Once it gets heated up, the light's going to go off in just a second once it's warmed up. What it's doing is heating up this little threaded insert. Well, there it goes. All right, lights off. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and as straight as possible, put it in your hole, and it's going to melt down into the plastic. Melt it there. I got a little special tool here. I'm going to take it and push it down in the hole. Smooths it out. All I did is I took a carriage bolt and sanded the end of it off. Not off, but sanded the end smooth, the dome shape smooth, so I can put it right on there and it pushes it down evenly and smooth. So now I have a threaded insert in my plastic that's melted into the plastic. I did some experimentation earlier today, and I put one of these in another piece I had and put a socket over it and put a screw on it, and I tried to pull it out, and I could pull it out if I tried hard enough, but that thing actually holds. It holds very, very well. A lot better than what I thought it would. All right, let's go ahead and take another heat insert. Put it on my tip. Just the tip. Once the light goes out, I'm going to do that in all 6 times. There we go. Melt right down in there. Nice and smooth. All right, they have different length ones. I'm using the short ones for the little flange part right here, because there's no sense in going a long one. It'll just push through and won't do anything. But now on the parts that are completely thick, I got 2 places there, one here and one over here. I can put a long one in. Little bit extra grip and power. Let it heat up. All right, so now I have all 6 inserts for the speaker to go into. My 4 countersunk holes to screw this onto the speaker pod. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to let these cool off for a minute. I'm going to test fit my speaker to make sure all those holes line up, all the screws line up, and then we will go ahead and install it in the side-by-side. All right, let's go ahead and test fit this. Make sure everything lines up. Make sure I put it the right way, which is going to go, should go just like that. All these screws that I'm using are all M4 threads. Let me see, it goes like that, okay. And I went with M4. That's the screws that actually hold the stock speakers and the speaker pods, and everything's all M4. So work my way around. If I did this right, they will all line up. All right, I'm gonna take my screwdriver. Tighten it on down. All right, there we go. Got them all in there. Had to fight with them a little bit, but was able to get it all started. But biggest thing is you want to test fit this before you install it in the vehicle, just so you're not, you see I'm fighting it here on the bench. It's a lot easier than fighting it in the vehicle. So now we got it all where it'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and take the speaker out. Do that real quick. All the inserts are good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and test fit this into the side-by-side, make sure all these holes line up. And then once I know that's good, I'm going to go back here, put some silicone on here to seal this surface, and we'll go ahead and get it installed. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the speaker, the old speaker out. Got 4 little torque screws to hold the grill on. Trying to do this one-handed, guys. Sorry about the camera footage. All right. Where'd the other screw go? There it is. Take the grill off. All right, now we got to take this speaker out. Got 4 screws that hold the speaker in. All right. Pop this speaker out, unplug it. Kind of hard to do one-handed. Okay, now that we have the old speaker out, we're going to test fit our adapter right here. And I made these where they are tight fit. There's hardly any tolerance in it. Put my 4 screws in. All right, now that we got it all test fit, look around in here, everything looks good, nice and tight and secure. We're gonna go ahead and take it back out, put some RTV silicone behind it where it goes into the speaker pod. That way it's nice waterproof seal. And we will wire the speaker up, mount the speaker, go wire it to the amp, and see what she sounds like. I'm gonna put a little black RTV silicone on this, on the spot that goes to the speaker pod. That way it has a nice waterproof seal on it. All right. put a little silicone on it. That way you have a nice watertight seal between this adapter and the speaker pod. All right, let's go ahead and put this in, and we'll get the speaker mounted, get it wired up, and good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing screwed down. Right, tighten it up by hand with a screwdriver, and the adapter is in. It squished some of the RTV out. Go ahead and wipe around it, smooth it off. Let's go ahead and get the speaker and put the speaker in. I'm using the yellow as the positive and the white as your negative. Trying to do this left-handed, guys, it is hard. Alright, go ahead and hand tighten it from here on out, so don't overdo it. Now, I did not have to put RTV silicone on the speaker because it has a rubber gasket on the back of it, in case y'all were wondering. Alright, there we go. We have the DS18 speaker mounted. The only thing I got to do now is wire it to the amp and put some music on and see what it sounds like. Here is my amp that's under the front hood. I have another video when I installed the rear speakers that showed me wiring that up and everything, so you can go ahead and check that out. I have a link at the end of this video for that. Alright guys, well that's it. We replaced these crappy Rockford Fosgate cheap speakers. Put some DS18s in there. Those are marine speakers. They are water resistant. I think they're IP68 rating. Made my brackets, put everything in there, lined it up, and works great. Like I said, guys, if any of y'all would like to have some of these adapters to change your speakers out in your front Rockford Fosgate pods, please just reach out to me. Either send me a comment or email me. It'll be in the description of my email, and I can get some made for you and sent out to you for a fairly inexpensive price. Guys, if you got any questions, put them in the comment. Any comments? Put them in the comments. Likes, dislikes, complaints, whatever, doesn't matter. Put it in the comments. I appreciate it. I like reading them. I will respond back. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Definitely appreciate it. Like I said, right now I think I'm around 15,000 subscribers. Once again, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we will see you on the next time.